Hi guys, so today I thought I would go through all of my clothes and try to make a big clean out of my wardrobe because I'm going back to uni in a bit less than a month after being confined practically for an entire year staying at home, and I want to go back. Well, I don't want to go back. Since I will have to go back, I want to wear clothes that I love and that make me happy, which is why I want to clear out any clothes that don't really make me feel like that. Fashion is big confidence booster and happiness booster, so as you might have seen with my previous video, I really want to have the wardrobe of my dreams, and the first thing to do that is to start with clothes that I already really like and get rid of the clothes that I don't really like anymore. I do want to show the two last clothing items that I bought, which was a couple weeks ago, and I love them so much. They make me so happy, and I just want every piece of clothing to bring me as much happiness as these two pieces do. The first piece is actually the same jumper that I'm currently wearing, but in orange and 2 sizes too big, whereas this one is a little bit small. It's just so pretty and colourful and comfortable and flattering. I love wearing it. I wore it in this video, which is why you might recognize it if you are someone who follows me, which the chances are you're not. But yeah, and the last thing is this gorgeous black dress. I love wearing it. It makes me so happy. But now it's time to go through all of my clothes. As you can see, I have some a bit everywhere. I have some here and here, but it's all very organized actually. I have a few different levels of thickness of clothes. Level 1 is this basket where I have all of my tank tops or dresses that have stringy yeah. Anyway, level 2 is this clothing rack where I have all of my t-shirts, long sleeve shirts. I do have a few cardigans, but the least thick ones. And then level 3 of thickness is this shelf where I have really thick shirts, jumpers. I do also keep my most favorite jumpers here just because I like to reach for them. And then level 4 of thickness is here. You can't really tell because it's a mess, but this is where I keep all of my winter jumpers underneath this quilt in this pink kind of basket. And then here I have all of my bottoms, that's to say trousers, jogging bottoms, leggings, skirts, that sort of thing. And here's all of the belts and underwear, socks, tights, etc. I will be keeping some clothes that I do not wish to keep, just because I need to wear things and I can't wear the same thing over and over again. The first group of clothing that I'm going to go through is level 1, which is my basket. I have loads of tank tops, as I've mentioned previously, that I do not really wear anymore because I don't really do sport anymore, so I don't really need as many as I probably have. So yeah, first, a beige pink tank top. I feel like this is sort of a classic that I probably shouldn't be getting rid of. Yeah, this one I will be getting rid of because I already have another black tank top and this one is pretty cropped compared to the other one, which is not the most comfortable thing to wear, especially because of this thing underneath. This will go in the things I would like to get rid of but won't because I'm hesitating with this one and I think I would like to get rid of it, but since I don't have anything that is close to this and this is pretty useful for the winter, I will be keeping it, but you know, keeping it. This piece I really like. It's sort of a tunique dress and it was really useful for when I did sport, but I've worn it so much in sports that it really smells even after it's been washed many times, so I think there's no point in keeping something that I won't be wearing because of the smell. This is really nice and it was really one of my favorite things that I had when I was way younger, but it's way too small now. I think I'll have to try it again just in case, but because it's too small around the chest area, I don't really tend to reach for it and I haven't therefore worn it in a really long time. The basket is now empty. I'm going to show you what I ended up with because I have loads of piles now. I have now 4 different piles. This pile is to put in a chest or something like that, so if I don't reach for them at all, I'll get rid of them, but they're there just in case I want to wear them ever. This is to completely get rid of. This one is, I like it, but because I made it myself, the straps are very uncomfortable because there's hot glue coming out of it. So I need to fix that so I can wear it without getting uncomfortable. And this is the pile of tank tops and other things that I will be keeping. I had no idea I had this many tank tops. Wow. The most exciting part has arrived, which is to go through the clothes that I have on my clothing rack. The first one is this one, and I really like it. It's this lilac jumper with gems at the top, but because of these gems, it gets caught in the fabric, which is why I never end up wearing it. So I don't know if I should remove this part. I don't know, it's not really a thing that I would wear anymore. I don't hate it with it here, but it's just more of a pain than anything else, so I might try to remove this. This one is very old and it's just 3/4 length sleeves, so it's not the most comfortable thing to wear under other things. It's purling a lot because it's not the best quality. It's really not anything interesting. Don't really wear it, so I think I'm going to put it in the pile of things that I would like to get rid of, but probably won't until I've made other observations. This is a nice white 3/4 length t-shirt that is nice to wear under other things, but because it's this fabric, it gets sweaty and smelly really easily to the point where I don't wear it at all, so getting rid of it. The next pieces of clothing are these t-shirts that I bought from practically the same place, and they were really trendy a couple years ago. Not that I wear things just because they're trendy, but I just don't really wear it because it makes me sweat a lot as well, and it's just not really my style anymore. This one I do like to wear though, because I just have things that I can wear with it that I like. I actually saw this video, and it was a very interesting video to watch. It was very instructive, and I think about that video a lot when it comes to keeping clothes that are uncomfortable just because you like the way they look. Keeping clothes even though you're not going to wear them just because they make you sweat a lot. Stuff like that. I really recommend checking that video, so I'll leave it down below so you can watch it. It's also one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video, just because I had a clear idea of what I wanted my wardrobe to look like. So yeah. This piece I am extremely conflicted with because I love it. It's gold and it has multicolored sparkles, but like my previous purple jumper, the way it's made, as you can see, is very fragile and frail, which is why some things come off, and I'm just very scared to wear it because I don't want to damage it, but at the same time I really love this, so I think I'm just going to try to wear it as best as I can. This one is a off-the-shoulder top that is very pretty. It's actually a sort of mustard orange with details on the sleeves, and I really like it, but I never wear it because it's uncomfortable, and because it's off the shoulder it just rises all the time and it's really annoying to keep fixing when I wear it. I don't know if it's just this piece, but I just have no idea how people wore off-the-shoulder tops. Just getting rid of it. The second level has been dealt with, the piles have grown. Here is a pile of things that I would like to get rid of, but will not until further observations or until I have things to replace them with. This is a pile of things that I will definitely be getting rid of, and this is the pile of things that I need to modify. Some of these will probably switch to this one. I just need to go through it with a different mind. But it's time for these clothes. This was given to me, so it was already pretty worn, and I also wore it a lot, and I really like it, but the zipper is broken. It's very worn out and it's noticeable, but yeah, this might need to go, unfortunately. As you can see, I didn't get rid of many things for this category. I only got rid of 2 things, but some of these pieces are pretty new, so it's understandable that I haven't gotten rid of as many things as I did for level number 2. Level number 4. This is actually my mother's. I have 3 winter jumpers in this box that are actually my mother's. But this one, I did wear this quite a bit because it's long and comfortable, but I don't think I would wear this. Maybe I would. I have worn this quite a bit, but I might just give this back to her and not bear the consequences of keeping it. So might keep it, might not, we'll see. This was given to me and I kept it because it was a thick sweatshirt, but I don't really wear it. I don't really like it either, so I'm definitely going to be getting rid of it. Well, the clothes I'm going to be putting in a chest or box are basically the rubbish can or the trash option in your gallery, where things are kept there for a certain period of time until they are permanently deleted. That is all for the jumpers. Now it's time for the bottoms, which are here. It's so full. Oh, I have quite a few things in here. I'm gonna have loads of fun doing this one. My room is a mess. There's clothes everywhere. This is my only denim pair of trousers, and it's actually too small on me when it comes to lengthwise, but because of the trend that happened a couple of years ago where we were allowed to wear pairs of shorts that happened to be not ankle length, definitely one of my favorite trends. I know a lot of people criticize it, but as someone who has long legs and not very thick thighs, it was just impossible to find trousers. It still kind of is complicated, so that trend saved my life. I had this pair that was given to me and I didn't wear it for a couple of years because it was just too short on me, and so when that trend happened, it was even shorter on me than it had been at the beginning, but because it was a trend, I was able to wear them even though they were probably shorter than the trend allowed. But they're my only denim pair and they fit me very well and they're very flattering, so I'm definitely going to still keep them. This one I definitely need to get rid of, but at the same time I need pairs of trousers to wear. Basically it's from Primark, and because of the low quality I've had it for a couple years now and it's starting to do weird things in certain areas. They start to sort of elasticate, so I think I'm going to keep them for at least a few months, if not a year, until I have other pairs of trousers to replace it with, because it's not doing so well. But I literally have probably 3 pairs of trousers, so we are done. I'm currently going through all of the clothes, tidying them up, and also going through the clothes that I would like to permanently get rid of and the ones that I do not. And I don't know if this works, but I kind of like it. It's to do with the tank top that I really liked but was way too small because of my chest area, and I kind of turned it into a skirt. I don't know if I would have the confidence to wear this, but I actually really like this outfit. I don't know if this works, but maybe it does. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's very stretchy, so it's very easy to walk in. Like this, I get to keep it and still wear it in some way. I like it. It's fun, casual, a bit classy. Let me know what you think. I have put everything into piles or placed everything where they should be, such as putting them on the clothing rack or on the shelves or in baskets. I did better organize this box because with the way they were put before, I couldn't see anything except the tops. Whereas like this, I get to see all of the tops that I do have and I get to wear them more since I know that they're there. As you can see, I have loads of new hangers to use if I want to. It's quite impressive, honestly. I didn't think I had removed that many, but yeah. Some of the clothes that I removed from my clothing rack are to be sewn, DIY'd, upcycled, so they will be going back on that clothing rack soon enough. But I did get rid of quite a few clothes. This is the pile of things that I'm going to definitely be getting rid of, and this pile is the pile of things that I would like to get rid of but won't until further notice. I have done the maths. It could be incorrect. It is a very big possibility, but I think my statistics are in. I didn't take into account the pile of clothes that I would like to get rid of. Even though I might wear them later in the future, it's technically a pile that I want to get rid of. I only took into account the pile of clothes that I will be upcycling or sewing a few things, and my wardrobe. I did this into 3 categories: the thrifted category, the bought from a shop, basically fast fashion, whether it's from H&M, Primark, Lidl, Romrey, whatever, just shops like that. And in the last category is being clothes that are given. I did put into the thrifted category clothes that I bought from the shop that resells things that other shops didn't manage to sell, and some people might say that it's cheating, but in my opinion it works like a thrifted shop. The prices are way lower, and technically it's buying clothes from this shop means buying clothes that other people didn't want, whether it's people or other shops. Also, I am extremely lucky to have loads of people give me clothes, and I know that I'm very fortunate to have that. It's a little rigged in the sense that I didn't take into account the clothes that are in the washing, all of the clothes that are trying to get cleaned. Basically what I'm trying to say is these statistics are completely inaccurate and not representative. I mean, maybe it is slightly representative. I feel like it would be, because these are all most of my clothes. I just didn't take into account the ones that I have worn pretty recently. Here it is. If my calculations are correct, 30 out of 103 pieces of clothing were thrifted, 30 out of 103 were bought from fast fashion, and 45 out of 103 were given. This is the video. It was a lot, but as well, not much. Yeah, so if you haven't seen this video, then I would recommend maybe, I guess, but I'm going to be trying to make my dream wardrobe. That's to say, to replace the clothes that I would like to get rid of with new pieces that I've made, DIY'd. But yeah, if you want to join me on my journey to getting my dream wardrobe, that was all. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Bye!